twice in one day. The same Orlando neighborhood, the scene of murder and mayhem.
Multiple gunshot wounds.
Authorities say a gunman opened fire at the same location just hours apart, killing at least 3 people and leaving 2 others in critical condition. Authorities arrested 19-year-old Keith Melvin Moses, a teen they say had a troubled past.
He has a lengthy criminal history to include gun charges, aggravated battery and assault with a deadly weapon, burglary, and grand theft charges.
Among those killed, Dylan Lyons, a 24-year-old journalist for Spectrum News 13 in Orlando. In a GoFundMe page, his sister writing he was a happy soul and wonderful person, adding he loved his fiancée and was a devoted son to his mother and father. Our Orlando NBC station's coverage emotional.
There are people here who knew that reporter, who his fiancée and I were just embracing. This is every reporter's absolutely worst nightmare.
The reporter and photographer were in Pine Hills covering a deadly shooting that happened earlier that day involving a 20-year-old woman who was shot and killed in a vehicle.
He was an acquaintance of the woman.
Just hours later, investigators say the suspect returned to the crime scene and opened fire at the news crew, killing one and critically injuring the other, Jesse Walden, who has been able to speak with investigators and colleagues, according to Spectrum News 13 anchor Greg Angel. Other members of the media jumping in to provide first aid on at least one victim before emergency crews arrived. Deputies say the suspect then went into a nearby home, killing a 9-year-old girl and shooting her mother.
Had no connection to the reporters and no connection to the mother and a 9-year-old.
Spectrum News releasing a statement reading in part, "Our thoughts are with our employees' family, friends, and co-workers during this very difficult time."
And local authorities here say they are not sure why the suspect entered the home of that woman and the 9-year-old girl, or why the suspect would have attacked that news crew. The sheriff did say that the vehicle that was being used by the news crew was unmarked, and he wasn't completely sure if the suspect knew he was shooting at a news crew. Of course, these are questions that will have to be answered as this investigation continues. Savannah?
Too many questions. Guad, Venegas, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.